Howdy. What in tarnation? I'm just gonna wait until people get on. Until they notice that, Nick's not here. People's hearts are gonna be broken. You know that? You know that, Abby? People's hearts are gonna be broken because this is the second time Nick's not gonna be here. We need to take a moment of silence.
Remember his grace.
Connor knows what in tarnation, exactly. You can come in. He's right here.
Hey, I'm back. What tarnation?
What in tarnation? Do you believe that he's here?
I'm here. Back by popular demand.
I don't know if that was a...
We're here. Wow. Wow. But, so last week, my bud Carl and his now wife got married, and Couples and I were so blessed to be asked to be a part of their ceremony. So, unfortunately, I had to miss last week. Huge shout out to Gabe for filling in for us last week. Filling in for me. I think that he did a primo job, and shout out for him for jumping on. And two, while we're at it, shout out to Jazzy Jeff up in State. And
John down in Frederick.
John and Dan, is it?
Yeah, I think.
John and Dan and Frederick, and then Jerry. Oh, actually, Jerry's not there. Vogue and the Ball Diamond will be getting you going here.
Ball Diamond.
About the same-ish time. Live at 5, often imitated, never duplicated kind of situation.
What in tarnation?
What in tarnation? Wait. We just invented that. Hi, Simba. And it looks like Grace and my mom and Gabe and Couples and the boss man, they're all here watching. Looks like there's a bunch of people on our Insta as well. So, but like I said, I apologize. It's just what happens when you're one of the beautiful people is they want you. Other people want you around and in their ceremonies and. Wow.
Oh, Connor saw that. And if he didn't, there it is again.
That's for you, bud. So, we're going to get you going. It's the last weekend of May. There's still a ton of great deals to take advantage of. And if you watched in the store at 4, hey, Michael, yes, live at 2 for our California bud. I saw that last week while I was reading comments, and I think that is so dope that you watched from Cali.
Huge.
That is really, really huge.
That is huge.
So, thank you to everybody. And we have a little treat for those of you that are local, unfortunately, but that watch this. We got a little bit of a sale. We'll get into that here going.
Man.
So, we're going to get you going. We might as well just start with it.
Yeah.
So, we're doing a Flash Memorial Day sale just for the people that watch our live vids. We're not going to put it anywhere else. So, all you got to do, all the PA stores are participating, so whether you saw it on Live at 5 or in the store at 4 or whatever, we're doing a Flash Memorial Day sale through the end of business Memorial Day, which, side note, we are going to be 12 to 5, Hi Grace, on Instagram. So 12 to 5 Memorial Day, sale starting from this moment right now.
Right now.
Through the close of business Memorial Day. And honestly, I mean, the boss said this to me this morning, and I was just like, boy howdy. What in tarnation. Do-ay!
Do-ay!
Shout out to E-Quad, just joined us on our Instagram. So, but the sale, I know you guys, people keep signing on and getting us going. The sale is, what you got? What you got right there? It's a PS4. And we're giving them away for $200. It's
$200?
a $55 discount. All you got to do is say that you saw this special on Live at 5 or in the store at 4. You mention that to one of our lovely, beautiful sales associates, and we'll get you going. Special promo price. And then we also, for the other end of the spectrum, we got these bad mother jammers for $200.
Oh, man.
Another $55 discount just for Memorial Day.
what is going on.
Which I think is a good time to say thank you to all of our veterans that are still serving and the future veterans that are still signing up, and a moment of silence for all of the veterans and people that fought to give us the freedom that we know today. Cool. Let's get it started. So, with these special sales that we're doing all weekend, Matt and I decided to get you going with some dope games. Not only are they buy two, get one free,
Man.
we,
150 Xbox One. You said 2.
Oh, it's 150.
150.
I meant 150. You knew what I meant.
They knew.
They knew. What tarnation.
What in tarnation?
So, I missed you guys, so I'm going to go first. And I'm sorry if that's greedy.
Oh, man. That's fine.
So, we picked this up on the Xbox Spring Sale. Actually, Carl, whose wedding I was in, recommended it to us, and I scooped it up. It's Warhammer The End Times, Vermintide. This is a really, really dope game. It plays similarly to Battleborn, or it's kind of like a mini Diablo clone as well, but you basically have one of 5 heroes, and you can change those heroes on the fly, even in the middle of a mission, which is really, really cool. And you can play up to 4-player co-op. It does give you PC players that balance out your team depending on what characters you selected. And they're just kind of short little missions where you run around and just slaughter these, like, rat vermin type people. Really, really fun. Awesome co-op. Obviously, it's online. It does require Xbox Live. So, you know. But for $16... Man, this game is a ton of fun. We played a bunch of it. You got to learn it a little bit. I didn't play the tutorial, and we jumped right into it, and we got stomped all over. But as we were figuring out the controls and stuff, we were getting further and further. And the missions aren't super long, so you know what I mean. You got to kill some time while your lady's getting ready, or you're waiting on this, that, or the other thing. Real quick, just, you run through a mission or two, level up your character. All of the characters are a ton of fun to play, and I think that it's both PS4 and Xbox One. We actually have it for both currently. I just grabbed the Xbox One. But, yeah, really, really cool game. By THQ Nordic. I didn't even think that any part of THQ was around.
It's also by Fat Shark.
By Fat Shark. Fat Shark. And Games Workshop, obviously, is who does Warhammer and stuff. But I actually, I didn't even thank you, Jay. What in tarnation? You said we have nice hats.
Oh.
And Eugene on Instagram, we open at noon tomorrow. So, but like I said, really cool game for $16. Left 4 Dead with Rats is Mike Carey said it's like a Left 4 Dead with Rats. And it kind of is. It's like a hack and slash, real quick paced.
Really?
Ton of fun. Yeah, dude, I'm definitely telling you. This is if you like action adventure hack and slash type games, super dope.
Sounds good. I like that.
What you got for us?
I got a Farming Simulator 17. One tarnation.
Dab all over the place.
Personally, I've never played Farming Simulator or anything about it. I had a roommate in college who was fascinated beyond belief, and I mean beyond belief, over Farming Simulator. I mean, he lived on a farm too, but he worked on the farm, and his
what better way to unwind from a hard day at the farm than a hard day on the farm?
I'm telling you, I don't know what. And I'm not bashing anyone for any liking this game. To me, I don't see the point. I think it's like a Minecraft. To be honest,
it actually kind of
I mean?
is, or like a Harvest Moon. When that game came out on 360 for the first time a few years back, I was still working at GameStop, and I mean, God, we couldn't keep that thing.
I'm
in stock.
telling you, I don't.
I don't know whether it was like a nationwide phenomenon or just because we live in central Pennsylvania. Like, I just have a hard time believing that, like, a GameStop in San Francisco had a hard time keeping this game in stock.
Like, I have no words for it.
But it is wildly popular.
It is.
And they put a new one out every year. And it's really cool, too. It has a ton of, licenses.
It does. And you can actually, I think on this one you have livestock. I don't know if the other ones do, but you can take care of, cows and sheep and chickens chickens and
I was
now
reading
pigs.
that and I thought it said Ninja Pigs.
Ninja pigs. That's big. Hey, you know what? Put it in the DLC.
Oh, Dan said they played that in Frederick the other day. Yeah. John loves it.
I'm telling you, I don't know anything about it. Actually, the funny thing is, I think it's Penn State. I don't know.
John says that it's a great game and you don't know nothing.
You're right.
What tarnation?
What tarnation? I'll probably pick it up. But actually, I think colleges and universities actually use Farming Simulator for like agriculture classes.
Yeah, for sure.
So I mean, that's pretty popular.
I'm sure everybody remembers that wicked bridge making program you used in
Oh
Sean's
my
class.
God.
Do you remember that?
I do. I had a flight simulator too in my high school. Man, let's just say I couldn't fly a plane today. But we have one. We have Farming Simulator 17 here for $39.
Not bad.
Not bad.
And that's the latest one. That's
Yeah.
2017.
This is new.
Man, we'll get you going.
Come on.
That'll get her going. Euro Truck Sim is better though.
Euro Truck Sim. I'm man.
God. So I'm gonna keep it rolling.
I'm sorry. That was just a little bit.
This was a PS3 exclusive. They ported it to PS4. The second one just got announced. Swept the nation, but it was by the guys that do Crash Bandicoot, Naughty Dog. We're talking Last of Us. I know my boy, shout out to Steve Henderson. He works at GameStop in the Walmart Plaza. It was part of his... Connor says that the bridge builder was the bane of his 8th grade report card. Wow.
As was mine.
Wow.
Same with Flight Simulator. Tell you what, I barely passed that.
Well, I know that if the apocalypse happens, we're not letting you fly.
I can't fly a plane anyway. I'm colorblind.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay. Hey, Sean made it. What's up, bud? But yeah, Last of Us. It was a post-apocalyptic game. I'm sure we've talked about this before.
Oh, probably.
But the thing that I really loved about The Last of Us versus any other like post-apocalyptic game was that everything goes like nuclear wasteland type situation where it's just like barren deserts and dead, and Last of Us went the other direction. So the virus is like a fungal thing that affected people, and it turns them into these like plant zombie monster things. Weird. But the environments were so gorgeous. Mm-hmm. Everything was all like overgrown, and like if you guys ever watched that show Life Without People, and how the earth just kind of like takes itself back. That's what this game reminded me of. Everything was just like skyscrapers were, had trees growing up out of them, and
so cool.
Rivers running through the streets and animals running everywhere. Really, really, really like ambient game. It was, classic like Resident Evil-esque style.
It's actually a lot of fun. I think I played this more on my PS4 than any game I actually own.
Yeah, Dan, I agree. I loved the story. Even Jazzy Jeff played it. So if Jazzy Jeff is playing something that was made after the year 2000, it was good. So
fact,
for real. But yeah, $16, dude, pick it up. Get a PlayStation for $200. Pick up this game and play it. A must-have.
You need to.
Yes, Jeff. See, Jeff watches Life Without People. I knew that dude knew what was up. Yo, Michael Schneider joined. What's shaking, bro?
Me? All right. So the next one I have for...
Hey, Michael, if Felicia's watching, tell her I said bye.
Bye, bye, Felicia.
What tarnation?
Man, God.
God, it gets them going.
Got me going a little bit. Next game I have for us is Battlefield 4. This is actually the last Battlefield. Well, I played Battlefield 1, but this is the last Battlefield I actually played before Battlefield 1. And I actually
do Hardline?
No, actually I didn't.
Not missing much.
No, Hardline to me was just kind of
the
boring.
story was cool if you're into
Yes.
cop drama, but
other than that, it wasn't all about it. I wasn't all about it. Battlefield 4 actually got me going on my PS4. This is obviously the Xbox One, but I mean, it plays the exact same. My friends and I actually played a lot of online, and I forget which map it is, but there's like this cell tower that's in the middle of the whole map or whatever, and we would just maintain that position, and we wouldn't do like any of like I think it was domination or something like that, or conquest or
Yeah,
whatever.
the classic Battlefield.
Right, and we would. It was just the four of us, and we would just be like, all right, we're gonna maintain this cell tower, and man.
Josh Evans agrees with you. Battlefield 4, great game.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it's really
and
good.
honestly, too, so that was like a launch title for Xbox One.
Yes.
And I was always a big Call of Duty person. That's what my old lady liked to play, so that's what we always got. And what was it? Ghosts came out counterside of this. So I picked up Ghosts for Xbox One, and I'm playing it, and I was just like, man, this is really lackluster. And a customer came in and was just like, dude, you got to try Battlefield on the Xbox One. And I was like, why? What makes it so good? He's like, dude, all I have to say is 64-player matches. And, man, I'll tell you what. I logged into my first Battlefield 4 match. Dropped me right in the middle of full-blown modern combat. There's choppers and planes and tanks, and buildings are crumbling to the ground, and there's people zipping by on four-wheelers and stuff. And I was just like, all right. Now this is next gen.
Yes.
One of my favorite stories to tell people about this game was there was a map, and it kind of comes to it's like a street, and you come to a point, and there's this huge skyscraper, and you can get in the elevator and go on top, and on top of the skyscraper is like real tight, close arms combat.
I know what you're talking
So we're
about.
up there, and we're having this epic gunfight, and then all of a sudden, like, my controller's shaking so hard, the whole screen is shaking, and I'm like, what is going on? And I look around, and like everybody had stopped fighting each other and just ran for an edge.
Yeah.
The building falls out from underneath us, and the gunfight picks up as we're parachuting down, avoiding like planes. And I mean, that sounds made up or like something out of a Tom Cruise movie, but I assure you it is Battlefield 4.
Oh yeah, I'm actually pretty good. Or what is it? Fighter jet?
Yeah.
I pilot on here. Can't do it on the.
Sean says mag rip.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
We need to take a moment of silence for Mag for sure.
But yeah, really, really awesome game.
Absolutely.
I still think that it's probably one of the definitions of next gen gaming. You were reading articles about like how graphics has really come to a standpoint as far as like resolution, but now these processors, instead of having 1 million particles, you could have 30 billion particles. So like explosions look so much more real, and I think this game 3 or 4 years later still holds up.
Absolutely.
What are we asking for that bad mother?
16.
$16.
I like how you said about the Call of Duty Ghost, because on the back of it says Forcebyte 3 engine in Battlefield 4 put Call of Duty Ghost to shame. I mean, it's not that hard. Call of Duty Ghost wasn't that good.
The dog. Spoiler alert, the dog lives.
Man. Yeah, $16. Pick it up.
Gotta have it, man.
Got
so good.
The dog lives.
Dan says Battlefield 1 is game of the year.
Yeah, no, I enjoy Battlefield 1. I actually enjoyed Battlefield 4 too, but I mean, I'd probably play.
I'm excited for Battlefield 2. Like the World War II one?
Okay. I'm like, okay.
All right. So next, we're gonna show you our specials because that's what time it is.
Oh, is that's what that time is?
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna get you going. Like I said last weekend, to get some of these stellar deals. All handhelds, $10 off. OG Game Boy all the way up to a Vita.
Vita, yeah.
You know, 3DS, new 3DS, DSi, Game Boy Color,
Don't
whatever,
matter.
special edition. Who cares? Take $10 off. You know, we'll get you going. There's a ton of great handheld games, as Gabe and Matt showed you last week. Which just, you know, I think you guys did Wario Land. One of my favorite Game Boy games.
Gabe did actually, yeah.
And then, like we said earlier, buy two, get one. All these awesome games, all these great consoles that we're putting on flash sale. We'll get you going, man.
You kidding me?
So buy two, get one free on all new gen. Rack clearance. You know, last month we asked you guys for a ton of trades, and boy howdy, did you guys exceed our expectations on that. And yeah, so we're doing 4 for $10. Anything that's $5 or less, you grab a couple of those, or two couples, because 2 and 2 is 4. and we'll give them to you for $10. I mean, you could potentially grab $20 worth of games for half off.
Oh man,
Sounds
that
awesome.
is woo. Just
You know
giving
what I mean?
it away.
And then, if you were so blessed to be a mother of any kind, we've given it for dog moms and for, having fur babies or real babies or whatever. $5 off just for being you. All you got to do is, again, let one of our, beautiful sales associates, there's Abby. Say hi, Abby. Let them know that you are a mother, and we'll get you some sales going. And then, of course, most importantly, flash sale. All you got to do is let them know. You heard it here on Live at 5 or in the store at 4. Flash sale on new-gen consoles. OG Xbox One or OG PS4, 500 gigs. 200 for a PS4, 150. 150.
150
for an Xbox One.
Man.
And a lot of people come in, they're like, does that come with the cords and the controller?
you
Of
kidding
course. You kidding me?
Come on now.
What kind of 2-bit operation do you think we're running here? We give you the cords, the controllers, a 4-week warranty, and this beautiful, sweet, slim, sexy Xbox One. It's not a slim though. Asterisk, not a slim model. But yeah.
And plus, we're doing buy two get one
Yeah,
on the
dude.
games. Are you kidding me?
If you
can't
have
get-
been waiting to
Man.
buy one of these new systems, there isn't a better time. A deal on the games and a deal on the systems. We must be crazy.
Man, I tell you what, it'd be sure shame if no one picked it up.
Yeah, I'm going to be disappointed in you guys if somebody doesn't take advantage of this deal.
Man.
And then, as always, my Iceman will show you what we'll get you going on some other forums.
And we are on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, and that YouTube. I tell you what, Snapchat's Carts Galore, Instagram is cartridges.galore, and Twitter is @Carts Galore, and YouTube is @Carts Galore. Instagram, we usually post more of our live at 5.
Yeah, we're live on
Yeah.
Instagram right there.
Man,
for Facebook,
right here.
you guys can see we are live on Insta.
Oh, it's like Inception.
Wow.
Twitter, we also do, show you, our trade picks and stuff like that. And then YouTube, we do our live videos. And then, obviously, in the store at 4. And then Frederick and, LaVale and Cumberland and Frostburg and all those live videos will be on YouTube as well.
For sure. Let me get you going.
Get you going. That's what we're about. That's what we're about here. Getting you going.
We had a few more people. Cynthia joined. What's up, Cynthia? Amanda joined. Hey, Amanda. If Ron and Nora are close by, tell them I said, what in tarnation? Oh, I messed my hair up.
Oh, it's okay. You're fine. Bam.
Why don't you pick us up after the break here, bud? What you got for me?
Right after these commercial break. Next game I have for us is Trials Fusion. I actually played this a lot whenever it first came out on 360. I believe it was called Trials HD. You do this dirt bike thing, and you have to go all around these obstacle courses. And let me tell you, some of those are pretty difficult.
Yeah, it's like a huge balance game. It's like
Yeah.
gassing and braking and your rider position to balance stuff. And
Give you a little show on
shout
that.
out to my boy, old Beatsy. Loves Trials.
Does he really?
He actually got me hooked on it, yeah. I played it for the first time over at his pad, and I had so much fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I actually
Until you get to that point where you get stuck and you can't beat the level anymore.
I put it back down, but
Or out the window or in the trash.
Yeah.
Rage quitting.
Absolutely. A lot of my friends are actually pretty ridiculous on here, and they actually broke a couple of records on there for leaderboards and stuff. I could not be that good at the game. I was just not. I couldn't do it. But some of the DLC maps on here is. Did you just hit him with it?
Yeah.
You did.
I did. I hit him with it.
He got you.
Dabbing all over you guys.
But yeah, some of the
Yes, Jeff, thank you for the phone stand.
yes,
We went back vertical because we got 2 phones going.
I got 2 phones.
I got 2 on it.
2. But we got this bad boy here for $25.37. It's definitely worth a pickup.
Endless amounts of fun.
A lot of
the
fun.
DLC is really cheap for it now too.
Yeah.
You could ride a unicorn.
Yep. Different. There's a couple different bikes on there and costumes for your guy. I think on the 360 you could be. I don't know if it was Santa or an Easter bunny. I thought you could do a weird costume with it. I couldn't. Oh no, it was a monkey. That's what it was.
Hmm.
It was a monkey. You had this whole like monkey suit and everything, and you drove. Oh, it was hilarious. That's what it is. It was a monkey suit. Yeah.
Cool.
What you got?
I got a game that I feel as though was one of the most underrated games of the year that it came out, which I can't remember what it is right now. But you guys remember a series called True Crimes? Do you?
I do.
Do you? True Crimes New York? True Crime Streets LA?
This
This was supposed to be True Crimes Hong Kong, and then I believe Crystal Dynamics picked it up, and Square Enix published it. Actually, I think Square Enix might have published it too. But yeah, it was Sleeping Dogs, or like I said, was supposed to be True Crimes Hong Kong. The game was like near finished, and Square Enix picked it up.
And change the title.
Change the title, yeah. Well, because I think whoever does True Crime still owns the rights to those names, but they bought the intellectual property of the unfinished game, so it is really cool. Josh says, "Hey guys, how are you?" We're doing good, man. How are you? Cynthia says, "We're gonna ride that dragon. We're gonna ride that dragon. Woo woo hoo.
Woo woo.
Riding the dragon."
Riding the dragon.
In some circles, that isn't the greatest thing. So don't do drugs. Sleeping Dogs. You play as an undercover cop, Wei Shen, in Hong Kong. Really, really immersive story. They do a really good job of like making you connect to these criminals while you're undercover and like your old friends and stuff. And then just like right when you're starting to get the feels for these people, your like police handlers will call you back in and remind you that like you're a cop and these people are criminals and they've chosen a different path and stuff. Really, really emotionally, trying game. The driving mechanics in this game were incredibly on point. That can make or break a game, especially a big open world sandbox game. So, yeah. One of my favorite things was you could do like a quick like lane change or to like sideswipe cars and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I love doing that, cruising down the highway. And then like when I'm passing somebody on a bike, like changing lanes real quick and it just shoots them flying. Really cool game. The combat plays like a Batman, Arkham City, Arkham Asylum, Arkham Knight kind of button mashing combo stuff. There isn't a lot of gunplay in this game because the developers wanted to keep it really true to real life, and firearm regulations are really strict in China, especially the bigger cities like Hong Kong. So it's a lot of martial art combat up until the later end of the game where you get like a butt ton of weapons and it's just like Scarface style spraying and praying, just killing everybody. But
is that in third person or first
person?
It
is in third person.
Okay.
Yeah, it plays like a Grand Theft Auto actually is what the controls remind me of a lot. Yeah, I definitely recommend it if you haven't played this game. It was so good. Do yourself a favor, pick this up. And I'll just tell you, it was not a coincidence that I picked up 3 stellar games that were all $16.
Man.
So for $32, you know what I mean, you just tripled your library. It's like $10 a game. What are you doing with your lives? Get you some.
Unbelievable.
I know.
Unbelievable. It's like we've been doing this all month long. All right. Are you guys excited for Call of Duty World War II? Absolutely.
Yeah, I
love. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say the same thing you were.
Okay, I was gonna say I love World War II games.
Me too.
Like that gets me going. I still play World at War.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know. They might not know.
Well, I mean, they're not friends with me on Xbox.
You guys are messing up.
Last game I have for us.
I really like this game too. I wish I played more of it.
Same. It's 7 Days to Die. And what a coincidence. I have it for PS4 and the Xbox One. Are you kidding me? Wow, it's like we're doing a sale on them.
That's crazy.
Wow.
What in tarnation? What in Memorial Day flash sale celebration?
Man. We're just getting everyone going.
Yeah.
Got me going a little bit. So, 7 Days to Die. And I said this about Farming Simulator. I think it's like a Minecraft pretty much again.
For sure.
And this actually is more of a Minecraft than like Farming Simulator. But like you can actually build, like I don't know what to call it. You can build like barriers around like houses and stuff like that. So you can have like a stable, safe house, if you will. You can actually build weapons and stuff like that, and like actually upgrade the weapons and all that. It's actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. So the premise is like you are surviving, and every 7 in-game days, a new zombie horde spawns and starts working its way towards you. I watched a ton of awesome YouTube videos where these people have these huge forts and they're like super deep into the game, and all these zombies are just like running at them and climbing up roofs and stuff.
And some of them actually dig themselves out from under the ground into it gets nuts. I didn't make it past. I think it's like day 15. I think I stopped
you
that.
Got 2 waves in.
And man, it's tough.
It is a hard game.
It's a lot.
There's a pretty steep learning curve, but it's very rewarding. It plays a lot like Minecraft in the sense where like you need some wood. You punch a tree.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And there are like collapsed cities and stuff that you can explore. I remember going in this like movie theater.
I didn't get that far. I found the desert, and then I actually found like an abandoned town, but they also had like a hospital. That's what it is, like a huge hospital, and we just camped it out and did like a whole barricade like system with it. So, like, anything that would run in, they would hit spikes. We had traps just for it. It's just like,
the big fad is, like, your zombie apocalypse plan. You can live that out in this game. You basically wake up, or, if you guys played Ark, you basically, like, wake up standing there naked in this zombie apocalypse world.
Pretty much.
And you just have to survive. Like, see how long you can survive. It's co-op up to 4 players.
4
and
players
I think
online.
you can even do 2-player split screen. I think it's couch co-op.
Yep,
which is big for, 2017.
Man, God. But, yeah, so we have them both here for $24.37 on both consoles. 24 on the PS4, 24 on the Xbox One. Get yourself an Xbox One, PS4, pick up the games. Man. It's like we're doing a flash sale on them.
Flash sale. Reminder, guys, $150 Xbox One, $200 PS4. All you got to do is tell one of our associates that you heard it at Live at 5 or in the store at 4. Shout out to Jeff. And, we'll get you going. And that is through the end of business on Memorial Day, which our hours are 12 to 5. So I'm going to get you going. Last one. I love this series. When the first one came out, a buddy of mine, Dave, told me to play it. And Dave Leeper, a couple of you probably remember Dave. And he's like, Nick, they're going to do a trilogy. It's so good. It's by one of my favorite companies, BioWare, and it's the new Mass Effect, Andromeda. Now, I just finished playing Zelda. I put like 150 hours into Breath of the Wild. I got all 900 Korok seeds. I got all 120 shrines. I'm going to clean up all the side quests when the DLC comes out. But Cynthia says, get 2 systems, hook up 2 TVs, hook them both up, get online, 8 players possible, maybe. I don't think for 7 days. It's not. Cap of 4 people.
Yeah. And you can't cross-platform. Not on those
definitely
ones.
Not cross-platform.
No.
So I have not got to play any of the story yet because my life is miserable and everybody wants me to do stuff with them. And all I want to do is sit on my couch and be a recluse and play video games. But what can you do? Like I said, when you're one of the beautiful people, everybody wants to be around you. So, but the multiplayer, I spent so much time and money on the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer that. And we just jumped back into this. I was going to start the campaign the other day, and my buddy Brandon, shout out to you, popped over, and we must have played multiplayer for like 4 or 5 hours. And then I cleaned my video game room and got back on and played another 2 hours with my buddy Ralph. Shout out to Ralph and his son Damien, who just got a super dope award at Catholic school. So good stuff. But yeah, classic Mass Effect. They changed the control schemes up a little bit.
How far will you go?
To the ends of the earth. Well, the ends of the universe, I guess.
There you go.
Dangerous new galaxy. So yeah, I'm really excited to jump into this. I love the series. I haven't heard great things, but I'm going to go into it with an open mind and a clean slate. But yeah, definitely $33. This game just came out. Like, I haven't even gotten all my deluxe packs yet. This game is like less than 2 months old, 3 months old. We already got it for like half price. So definitely come check it out.
That's big.
So,
I think the moral of the story of this Live at 5 is come in Memorial Day weekend, grab that Xbox One, that PS4,
get you some games.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean, they've been out, what, 3-4 years now these consoles have been out? Like I said, if you've been waiting for the time is nigh. Come get you some. Yeah, I mean, let's go show them. We got so many games for these. Excuse us, brother. There's Abby. Say hi, Abby. Hi. Some dope showcase stuff. Also, be sure to check for us at Sci-Fi Valley Con coming up in 2 weeks. I'll give you that right there. Sci-Fi Valley Con, June 9th through the 11th. I'll be there. Ice will be there. We'll get you going. Brother liked that. Brother Dave liked that.
Oh,
but dude, look at all these games. Look at all these games. I got XCOM 2, Titanfall, Steep,
I see
Resident
that
Evil,
Horizon.
Forza
Oh,
Horizon.
this game's great.
Evil Within, if you're into being scared.
I like being scared.
Some Batman. God of War, Godzilla.
Oh my, we got Ghost Recon.
Got Wildlands already? You kidding me?
Girl.
So, like, you know what I mean? The time is nigh. Get yourself a console. Get yourself some games. Buy 2, get 1 free. Right there it is. Ba-bam. 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 You know you want it. You know you want it.
They want it.
Oh, look, Battlefield 1. We were just talking about that. $30, $40.
We have a whole stack of it on PS4.
Wow.
Kidding me? Man, we can't make this up.
Cynthia says thumbs up for Abby. For Honor? You kidding me? Look at all these games. What are you guys doing? Why are you here buying this stuff?
What in tarnation?
Skyrim, I almost talked about that for the mods.
I couldn't get back into Skyrim.
Yeah. I like Oblivion way better. Digimon. So, we'll flip this back around. Thanks for tuning in. I missed you guys last week. As always, be excellent to each other. Oh, look at your short little arm. It doesn't get all the way out there. Be excellent to each other and party on, dudes.
See you, fam.